All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am here with a celebrity of sorts here in the area, Mr. Gus
Hello?
Pena. Is
How
it?
are
How do you properly pronounce your first name?
Gustavo.
Gustavo.
So it's
And
almost like saying Goos.
yep,
Goose.
Gustavo
Yes.
Pena. We just call him Gus.
You bet.
Um, so he is the proprietor here at the club, Total Fitness and Racquetball. Thank you, first of all, for having us up here for the tournament.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming to the tournament and bringing the MRA to our club.
Yes.
We always want to be participants and welcoming everybody to our place and humble but fun.
It is. It's a great time. As we said earlier, some of the fun stuffs about this tournament. This is one of the more enjoyable tournaments. There's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes to make something like this happen. Gus has been a great partner with Minnesota Racquetball. He opens his doors to us. He's more than accommodating for all of our requests and needs, and it's just great to have a person like you in our court, so
Thank
to
you.
speak.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tell
Yes,
me,
no.
tell me how you got involved in the club.
I was a member initially. I came to Central Minnesota in 1995 for my job, for
Hmm.
my practice, and then during the interview, work interview, they asked me if I had any questions or requests or curiosities about the area. And I said, "Yeah, I have one. Is there a place that I can play racquetball?" I went to school in Iowa for grad school, and I was just moving to the area. And one of my partners said, "Racquetball." I said, "Yep, racquetball." And is that important to you? And I said, "Yeah, as important it is as it is for you to hunt
Yeah.
or go
Hmm.
fishing." So, oh, okay, well, I'll find it. So in 1995, he found what it was called then Suburban Health Club.
Yep.
Some of the all-time players here in central Minnesota may remember the Greg Hayenga
Yep.
era
Yep.
and the St. Cloud players. So I became a member in '95, and then the club was lucky in spirit and maybe some finances, and then I purchased it later
Okay.
because I did want to be vibrant and more involved with the racquetball community and just don't let it die, you
Yeah.
know.
And
And
he's done a great job. For those of you who have never been here, I would highly recommend coming up to one of these tournaments. Gus and his staff here always roll out the red carpet for us. They do a phenomenal job here. He's put a lot of effort, time, and obviously finances into this club and making it, one of the more premier facilities. It's the beauty of this place is you have all the amenities you need, but you still have that hometown kind of mom and pop kind of club feel.
correct, correct. We have that is a family-like atmosphere.
Yep.
You know, besides the tournament, if you are a member, the front desk person will know your name, will know you by first name. Jason and anybody at the restaurant slash bar um, will know your preferences. You know, and we do leagues and we do group classes and all that stuff. But everybody is just like it's almost like their own home. You
Yep.
know, they're allowed to use the facility when there are no classes. And I personally warm up for a racquetball game in the yoga room, and few other people do the same thing. And it is just simple, relaxed, and without offending anyone. In the next sentence, non-pretentious. You know, just a humble, family-oriented
Yep.
uh, central Minnesota place, which is coming from where I come from. It's just like being at home.
Yeah.
Being at home.
They do a great job of making you feel like that, making you feel like family. You and your family, your staff. They do a phenomenal job with that. This place is great to play. We got 5 courts here. You've done some improvements in the last few years.
Yes.
Adding some glass to the back wall.
Yes.
Some panels so that we on a couple of the courts so that
Yes.
the viewing's a little better from downstairs. Obviously new hot tubs and pool area and locker rooms and all that. So
Yeah.
it's a great facility to have a tournament at. we welcome anybody to play in our tournaments. We
Yes.
get people like this coming up behind us. In
Yeah.
her outfit, you'll see there's a
Christmas.
delay on the screen
Christmas
to
outfit.
the right.
There you go.
See, there you come on the right there.
Yeah.
So this is one of our players. So that's one of the unique things about. So this is live, and then that's the delay that'll come on that
Yeah.
one. Okay.
Yeah.
So
And Tracy, would you bring me one of those bag of coffee from over
yes,
there?
That's where I was going with this next. So one of my personal favorite parts about coming up to this tournament is something you started years ago, and it's awesome. Tell us where you're originally from.
I'm originally from Colombia, South America.
So what is awesome about Colombia, ladies and gentlemen?
Colombian coffee.
Colombia coffee. Yes.
So, and we partnered with my brother, who is a coffee broker, and we made this gift for all the participants. And it's actually it has the logo of the club and a little Christmas or holiday wish
Yep.
for the recipients. And for many years we have changes. Sometimes I had a Christmas tree, sometimes it was in English, sometimes it was in Spanish, and sometimes it was Happy Holidays. And now, upon the participants' request, it's going back to just a simple sentence in Spanish. In today's world, diversity and welcoming.
Yep.
And it says Feliz Navidad from the club. Just like everybody knows that song, that Jose Feliciano, which is a Christmas classic.
Correct.
So, and that's what we say during Christmas or holidays in South America. So, yeah, and it is my pleasure to essentially have for every participant, every family member during this week, just a bag of coffee, Colombian coffee. So
it's really good coffee too. I did not know that was your brother. He was the maker of it. That makes it even more special. It's just like I said. That's one of my favorite parts about it. We got a lot of we're frozen up over here for some reason. I don't know why. I bet you it's this. So we're going to try to see if I can't get this fixed. I don't know why the phone went to sleep, but it did. There we go. I think we're back going now.
Okay, we're back live.
We're back.
Yes.
We're back. Again, I'm not a video guy at all, but we're going to make it work. Like I said, back to the coffee. It's one of my favorite things. It's a very good coffee. It's another one of the things that makes this tournament and this club special, are things like that.
Yes.
Some of the things that we're going to see as the day goes on. We just had one of our many-time players come up in her Christmas outfit. We won't be surprised later if in the pub that's behind us, you can see that door behind us, if our host doesn't break out some of his dance moves. That's another fan
That's another
favorite.
thing, yes. So sometimes we do a little bit of teaching. There will be a little formal or informal dance party later on, and I may pronounce her name wrong. Trace,
yes.
We were doing some Irish dancing. That was actually a little bit more challenging than I thought.
Yep.
Although I do dance salsa, Latin music, so Latin dance, salsa, and teach that a little bit too in the community. So
He says a little bit, but it's a lot of it. It's very good.
It's been interesting. It's been a lot of fun, and this is actually one of the weekends and tournaments that I look forward to participate, be around, and the times that I cannot play, at least I was present and just hanging around, and also looking forward to another tournament that we bring the funds for the youth, the February one.
Your February tournament up here.
Mm-hmm.
All the proceeds from that tournament, the auctions and that stuff, they generously, nice, very easy for me to say, they are more than generous with donating it to the juniors here in Minnesota, because they obviously realize that is the key in the future.
Correct.
So that's a phenomenal thing, and that's a good plug for that tournament. That is just as much fun as this tournament, but the fact that we're helping the juniors with it is another side benefit, and it's not limited to Minnesota players. So people from, I know We've had people from Canada come
Right.
down and play.
Yes,
North
yes.
Dakota, South Dakota, Wisconsin, Iowa.
Yes.
Even
And
that crazy lady from Nebraska, Miss Riedemeyer, she comes up sometimes. Her and her friends.
hopefully
you know.
she's online right now.
Yeah, yep. I'm sure. If not, someone will tell her to.
You
to
bet.
Go on
you
it.
bet.
Yeah.
We can do that.
It is a great time up here. We do have a match going. We got a men's A singles match going that we're going to get to in a minute. But I wanted to introduce Gus to you folks at home. He's a great partner with Minnesota Racquetball. We do have our Hall of Fame tournament coming up. We've got some big
great.
things to announce for that. We're trying to get as many people involved as we can. You can go to the mralive website, not website, excuse me, Facebook page for donations and stuff with that. But Gus, is there anything else you'd like to tell the people before I let you go back to your? You got to play here soon, right?
Yeah, 1 o'clock. 13:00. There's a big conflict in there because there's a World Cup soccer game going on at 1 o'clock. So
he's been running around telling us all it's real football.
it's real football and switching the TV monitors to soccer or real football.
That's one of the benefits of owning the place. You can turn the channel, right?
They always say, "Oh, Gus is here."
Yep.
Okay. No, I just want to thank you for being here and putting all of this together, and it is great to see this. I take that as a return of our effort as a club, as my family, as my employees, as my cohorts, and also the Krantz family, Jason as a manager, and Jordan Barth and Meadow, Jason's sister, and people from the community, racquetball community. It's a great joy, and I take that as a return and the response from the community and the racquetball community in itself. So thank you all for tuning in and watching the games, and don't miss the outfits a little bit later. We are all prepared.
Yeah, come on up later.
Yes.
Gus, thank
We
you
had
very
a
much.
big trip to the dollar store.
Uh-oh. It's going to get crazy. Thanks again, sir. You have a wonderful day.